All right, time now for ETF Spotlight. Mike Santoli's here, taking a look at how the market impact of the president's decision to call off the summit with North Korea could impact some ETFs.
Well, we did get a reflex move down, David, in the South Korean market. There is an iShares ETF that does track South Korea. It's the EWY. It ticked down by about 1.5%. It was obviously linked to the news of the calling off of the summit. And if actually you look at the a longer-term chart, there you go, 72.64 right now, down 2.5% almost. If you go back to look at a year-to-date version of this, March 5th, this ETF closed at about 71 and change, a little almost 72. And once there was a plan set for this summit with the president, it ticked up about 6% in the next week or so. So obviously, it is linked to the fortunes of a potential kind of peaceful solution there, and maybe people trying to game out what the trade implications are if, in fact, this summit is not going to happen. I would point out, Samsung is 25% of this ETF. So, you know,
as it is GDP in South Korea.
GDP, the whole stock market value, the whole thing. So it's not as if I think people are very carefully deciding what the macroeconomic impacts of this are, but it's just a little bit of an automatic reflex trade that's going to happen when you just don't know.
You also see ripple effects in some of the uncertainty safe haven trades,
yeah.
Gold higher, Japanese yen higher, Korean won getting hit. I mean, there are all sorts
and
of
emerging markets, you know, the emerging markets ETF followed the exact path with a less dramatic move as the South Korean one. So we don't know. Again, this isn't, you know, investors collectively saying we know exactly what this means and it's bad things. It's just that quick rush to a trade. In some ways, a continuation of yesterday's market before we had that comeback in the afternoon in the U.S. It was kind of a risk-off day yesterday. Yields down, dollar up, and all the rest. So it seems like, in a modest way, picking up where that left off.
We'll watch it for further changes. Thanks, Mike.